today I have 5 fragrances for you. I have 4 full bottles and 1 sample. And I'm very excited to share this with you guys because these perfumes, I find them very affordable. And to give you a price range, they are about $50 to $55 for 55 ml. So that's 1.8 ounces. And these smell really good. So you can buy them for cheap and still smell good. Still have that effect of something that's long lasting and appealing to the nose, which is what we're looking for in a fragrance. So I think this is a really good deal. So this is from a company called Laird. They've contacted me to collaborate with them, and before I decided on doing so, I did tell them that I want to make sure that if I do this, I want to give my full and honest review. So that's what I want to do, guys. I want to make sure I'm honest. I did get these bottles for free to review, and I'm not even, what do you call that? I'm not even obliged to make the review even though they sent me the bottles. So this is just because I think this company deserves attention. I think they deserve a chance in the fragrance market. It's really worth trying because for the price, and they even have smaller bottles. Actually, I have my laptop here with me. Okay, so they have like 10 ml decant that for $24.95. So again, the company is called Laird and their website is belaird.com. I'm gonna put the information in the description box below. So this company, they make their own fragrances, and they also make inspired fragrances. They also make single note fragrances that's supposed to be layered or put together, hence the name Laird. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to start with, oh, by the way, I do want to show you the presentation. Each bottle came with this very nice velvet, really, really nice velvet pouch. Okay, so this is the bottle. This is the, once again, 55 ml, 1.8 ounces. Oh my goodness, it's not focusing. Hold on just a second. Let me see. Am I getting it? There you go. Okay. So that's the bottle, and it's got like a really nice wooden cap, and it's got the L for Laird engraved on the top. Very nice. And the sprayer is, very nice as well. Okay, so this one is Dark Temptation. So this particular fragrance is inspired by this fragrance, which is the Lancôme Oud Bouquet. So I have here the original Lancôme Oud Bouquet from 2014, which unfortunately has been discontinued. Okay, so just to give you a quick, for those who aren't familiar with this one yet, or just to give you a reminder, this one is basically rose, oud, and praline. It's a very sweet, gourmand. I'm sorry, I got hair there and it's bothering me. Okay, so this is a very sweet, gourmand rose and oud scent. You smell, and it's a very potent, very, very strong. Okay, so that's Lancôme Oud Bouquet. So this Dark Temptation, I'm telling you guys, it's pretty close, okay? It's pretty close. So this thing is very hard to find nowadays because it's been discontinued. If you find it, maybe it would even be, it's hard to find a genuine, authentic bottle, So if you do find it, it's probably gonna cost you a lot of money, maybe at the cheapest $100, and you don't even know if it's authentic. So that's Lancôme Oud Bouquet. But this one though, it's pretty close. It's also very potent. I have sprayed each one of these perfumes here about 30 minutes ago on paper. Each time I come here in the room, I smell the Lancôme Oud Bouquet. I smell Dark Temptation, which is based on the Oud Bouquet. amongst the rest. This is what I smell when I enter the room, and I have sprayed each and every perfume. So I have 5 perfumes here that I have sprayed, and this one I smell when I enter the room. Okay, so to give you my honest review in this one, potency, it is potent. Now, is it as potent as the original Oud Bouquet? It's not, but I'm telling you, for the price, it's pretty close. It's a good, long-lasting perfume. So this scent will give you that Oud Bouquet scent for sure. Once again, it's not gonna be exactly the same, okay? Because again, this is just an inspiration. They're just trying to give you what you want for an affordable price. So the only thing, the only thing I find very noticeable on Dark Temptation by Laird is that in the opening, it's got that kerosene, it's like a greasy kerosene sort of smell. It's very strong in the beginning, and maybe for another 15 to 20 minutes it does stay there. I have also tested these perfumes on my skin, so it's the same on my skin. I smell that greasy kerosene, like a automobile grease sort of a smell. So it has that very strong, but just wait though, like about 30 minutes. And my husband, actually, he also tried this particular perfume, and he actually loved it. He actually loved it on his skin. So this is definitely a unisex perfume. Other than that opening and a little bit towards the mid, you have that kerosene, grease, motorcycle kind of oil smell. Other than that, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. You will have that Oud Bouquet aura that you're looking for. You will definitely get it for a fraction of the price. Plus, it is readily available. I think when they sent this to me, it only took maybe at the most 3 days. It only just took them 3 days. So shipping is fast, and yeah, it's well packaged. All the perfumes were secure. Okay, let's go ahead to the next one. This is a Love Potion. I love the color of the juice in this one. Like, you can already tell it's gonna smell good. So Love Potion, it's not showing. So Love Potion is inspired by Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. I am not a fan of Good Girl Carolina Herrera. I find that too much. I find it too much. It's cloying to me, but I understand that people like it. It does smell good, but I just the opening on that one in comparison to the dry down, it's like night and day. It's not even like the same perfume. I did not like that. I do like perfume, how it develops, but not like it's as if I sprayed 2 different perfumes. If you compare the opening and the dry down of that one, I like the opening of Carolina Herrera more than the dry down. The dry down I find a little harsh, but that's just my taste though. I completely respect and understand if people like it. I respect the perfume itself. The Love Potion, it's not even close to the Carolina Herrera, and I know it is based on that one, but here's the thing. Out of everything that I sampled here, out of the 5 that they sent me, this is what impressed me the most in terms of the actual scent, the actual fragrance. This smell really, really good. But if you want to get this one because you want to have that good girl aura and the good girl smell, you're not gonna get it. It's very different. But I am telling you, this is even worth blind buying, especially if you're a woman. But I can definitely see this working on a man. I think all of these perfumes are very much unisex. Yeah, definitely a man can pull this off. Okay, so to give you what the smell is, you know what, I'm gonna read you the notes, because you know, I think it's important to read you the notes on this particular one, since it doesn't smell what it's supposed to. I mean, you know, of what it's inspired of. Okay, notes: tonka bean, cacao, tuberose, jasmine, almond, coffee, vanilla, sandalwood, orris, praline, bergamot, amber, lemon, patchouli, cinnamon, cashmere wood, musk, orange blossom, Bulgarian rose, cedar. Okay, that's a lot of notes. You know, what I'm gonna do for you guys, I'm gonna link each perfume on the description box below, so you can just click it and it will directly send you to the particular perfume, and you can read the notes there, you can order it from there, whatever you want to do. I love this scent. So it's very sweet, creamy, caramelly, musky, rosy. I smell the jasmine. I barely get the tuberose, but it is very there's no particular note that's overpowering the rest, besides that it's very vanillic and almondish and just very well rounded. I love this among the rest. This is the first one that I actually wore the first day that I got this samples or this bottles. So this reminds me of what Guerlain would make, the house of Guerlain. It has that Guerlainade vanillic sort of feel. Something like I just reviewed the L'Homme Idéal by Guerlain. I'm gonna link it down below as well. It reminds me like the vanilla that's in there, like the L'Homme Idéal, or like the vanilla that's in, what do you call this? Come on, La Petite Robe Noire, the original La Petite Robe Noire. So it's giving me, that's what it's reminding me of. So yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind, my first impression. It smells like something that Guerlain would make. Love Potion. It's really hard to describe, guys. You just have to try it. Also, when you go to the belayer.com, they have samplers there, so you can sample, you know, whatever perfume you want just to try it out. And they have a set too. Yeah, I think you can buy the set for, I don't know how much. Let me see real quick. For you guys. The sample, if you hold on, just okay. They have 5 travel spray samples, 2 ml each, for $34.95. Okay, so that's a Love Potion. The only thing about it, okay, as good as it smells, this one amongst the 5, it doesn't last long. It's the least lasting perfume out of this 5 that I have. So that's the only drawback. But once again, this perfume is cheap, okay? You can just spray 12 of these, you know, might get nauseous for the first 10 minutes, but you know, or you can just always reapply. You can just bring it, it's small enough to put in your bag, or you can make your own decant to travel with you. I personally like to retouch my fragrance depending what I'm wearing. So Love Potion is heavenly, gorgeous perfume, but doesn't last long. Okay, let's go to the third one. Oh my gosh, I actually requested this one when they contacted me. They didn't really tell me which one they were gonna send, but I just made a request because, you know, I'm gonna make a review anyway. Might as well review something that's inspiring to me or something I want to do. And this is Geneva Chocolate. Okay. All right, my phone's having a hard time focusing. Okay, Geneva Chocolate. This is a really nice. Now, does it smell like, I don't really know what Geneva Chocolate is, but anyway, let's go to the website real quick here. Okay, it says, within the city of Geneva, Switzerland, lies a small mom and pop shop that sells purely the best and most succulent chocolate delicacies in the world. Sweet milk chocolate fountains splash around you, and the chocolatey fragrance emanating from these hypnotizes every person within 300 feet from the store. Okay, we have captured this scent in a bottle for you to wear and transport you immediately back to this small shop in Switzerland at your leisure. Okay, so that sounds very appetizing. This, I actually tested this on my 2-year-old. So when he's just like, when we're just sitting together in a room, I don't really smell this perfume. But if he does like get up or walk around, I get a whiff of it, and it's delicious. So what I like about this one, the opening and down through the mid, there is this sourness that I'm enjoying. So you 100% you will get a chocolate smell from the opening, mid, and dry down. You will get a chocolate smell. But my favorite part of this perfume is the opening in the mid, because it has this the best way I could describe it is like orange peel, like the sourness of orange peel with a little bit of orange juice. I love that mixed with that chocolate smell. So it's because if it's, I feel like if it's just like a plain chocolate, you know, it might be a little too much. But having that sour orange peel or with the orange juice, it just makes it delicious and captivating without it being just plain chocolate. So that is my favorite part of this, and it does have a good projection in terms of if the person wearing this moves, you know, walks or passes you, you will get a smell of this one. But it won't be like a constant projection to your face when you're just sitting, and then, you know, it will just be non-stop emanating from you. No. So I like that about this particular perfume, and it smells good on my 2-year-old. I have not particularly worn it because I was already satisfied when I tested it in that particular way. Okay, let's go to yeah, okay, let's go to this one. This is Laird Signature. So this is their own oh my goodness, I can't focus it. Anyway, the name of this perfume is Laird Signature. This is their own perfume. The Geneva Chocolate is one of their single note perfume. In terms of you're getting, like, you want to smell like chocolate, then here's a chocolate perfume. But this one though, let's try it. This is really good, long lasting. I think if you spray 3 or 4 of these, you're good for the whole day. So my initial impression of this one when I sprayed it, it reminded me a lot of Gucci Bloom, the original Gucci Bloom. It has that, actually let's go ahead and look at the notes. Laird Signature. Okay, notes: magnolia, blood orange, rose, freesia, amber, jasmine, peach, musk, Virginia cedar. So this doesn't say tuberose, but it's giving me that tuberosy kind of scent. Yeah, it doesn't, yeah, I don't really pick up tuberose, but it's giving me that how you know how tuberose is so heady, and like you know you're smelling white floral or white florals. So it's giving me a lot of that heady, super floral scent. So again, this reminds me of Gucci Bloom. So if you like Gucci Bloom, that's sort of very floral scent that's very feminine at the same time. Although I can also see men wearing this one. Again, these are all unisex to me anyway. So you smell that white florals plus musk. But I wouldn't say that this is a musky perfume. It's more of like heavy white floral perfume that's very fresh, a slight bit of green. So it reminds me of Gucci Bloom. So if you like Gucci Bloom, you will like this one. Also, it reminds me of a Bombshell by Victoria's Secret. Like if Gucci Bloom and Bombshell had a baby, I think this will be close to that. So if you like those two perfumes, this is for you. Again, long lasting, projects really well. I think you will get your money's worth of this one. Yeah, and I think it will make like a good signature scent because it is very distinguishable. Okay, let's go to the sample that they gave me. This is First Kiss. Okay, anyway, I don't understand why am I even showing it to you. It's just a sample. It's just a habit, I'm sorry. Okay, so First Kiss, this is inspired, another inspired by fragrance, by Parfums de Marly Delina. Now, when I first sprayed this in the opening, I'm like, no, it doesn't smell like Delina. I don't get it. But because I say that the opening is a very, very green, the rhubarb is very strong. Because the Delina, to me, it's like a blast of rose, lychee, and rhubarb. Even in the opening, you get that juicy, fruity rose and tart. So this one, I get a lot of green, tart, green. I just said green, tart, fruity. Not as much of the rose in the opening. So that's why I said it doesn't smell like Delina. But after a while, so I just left my sample like this, just laying around, and every time I walk in the kitchen, that's where I left it, I was like, oh my gosh, that does smell like Delina. And I'm telling you guys, maybe 30 minutes into the perfume, it does smell like Delina. It's pretty close. Like, I feel like if you're wearing this one and the other person who can smell you has not ever smelled Delina before, like, they wouldn't know the difference. Like, that's how close this is to Delina. Well, of course, if I have Delina as well and you smell it side by side, definitely you will see a lot of the differences. But what I'm saying is, if you haven't even smelled Delina, or the person who can smell you hasn't even smelled Delina, they wouldn't even know the difference. So this is, I think, this and the dark, so this is First Kiss, okay? This and the Dark Temptation are the closest to their inspiration. The Love Potion, not as much. I mean, not even close, but impressed me the most out of everything. Geneva Chocolate, oh my god, if you want to smell like chocolate, then that's the thing for you. So I'm curious about their other stuff too. They have one note sambas in their website, so check it out, belaird.com. And the Laird signature, if you want white florals that's projects well, performs well, then the Laird signature is for you. First Kiss too, the one inspired by Delina, also long lasting, very long lasting. It stayed like a good 3 days. I could still smell it, at least on the paper. It stayed for like 3 days. So the only thing I'm gonna mention once again, the Love Potion doesn't last very long, but it's my favorite out of the bunch here. So that's my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one, and please check out those links that I'm gonna be leaving down below. And I have awesome news for you. I have my code is PAM15. If whatever you want to buy from their website, if you put PAM15 as the code, you will get 15% off of your purchase. So you don't have to use it if you don't want to. There's no obligation whatsoever. If you just feel like it, if you just want to, then feel free to do so. I'm gonna put all the information down below once again. And I'm very happy to have shared this with you guys. Again, if you want to smell good, but at the same time you don't want to spend a ton of money. So again, this is like a $55 for the 55 ml. I keep forgetting. For the 55 ml. And then they have like a 10 ml decants that you can get for like $24 plus with a coupon code PAM15. Please leave me comments below what you think about these perfumes. Is this something that you want to try? And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and that's it for today. Bye bye.